I'm here with Steve Killelea. Steve is the founder of an IT company called Integrated Research that works right around the world. He floated that company on the Australian Stock Exchange in 2000, generated quite a bit of wealth, and since then has been amazingly plowing that back a little bit into venture capital with social dimensions, but into sustainability, human development, and peace, of all things. So Steve's foundations are among Australia's largest in the philanthropic area. Steve, tell us a little bit about how sustainability features in your work.
Sustainability is becoming more and more important. It comes across in two areas, and I guess the first is actually in the developmental projects we're doing in a lot of the stressed parts of the world, parts where there isn't much water. And so we're looking at putting in better water harvesting techniques to take advantage of what is there. The other area where it's coming in is really in the peace work. As we start to move forward, a lot of stresses are going to be created because of the adaptation to climate change, loss of arable land, and many more.
Which becomes the source of conflict.
Exactly. So what we're looking at is a concept of social sustainability. And if we look at the structures which actually create peace, they're the same. They're one. So what we're now doing is taking the concepts of the structures which create peace and now looking at and applying them to social sustainability so that societies are more resilient, more adaptable to future change.
And Steve actually partners with the Economist magazine. He's created a global peace index, so he's taken this issue from the ground right up to sort of broader indices that allow us to measure these things. Steve, you've had the incredible privilege of actually meeting His Holiness the Dalai Lama, and share with us what that meant to you in terms of your journey.
Well, I've met a lot of national leaders now, many, a lot of really famous people, but the Dalai Lama just stands, I guess, head and shoulders above everyone else. He's got an energy which vibrates from him, and in a lot of ways, a lot of the peace work I've done has actually been based around some of the conversations which we've had.
Okay, fantastic. And the famous question, what motivates you? You generated this wealth, you've created enterprise, and here you are kind of doing what all good beauty contestants want to do, world peace. What does motivate you?
Gee, I often get the question, what motivates me? But to be honest, I only do what I feel like doing. I do what I enjoy. Mm-hmm. But I think in many ways from that, you get a lot of energy because you actually engage in the things you love. And also, I guess, involved with the developmental aid. When you're actually out there working with people in traumatic situations, you stop thinking of yourself. Mm-hmm. You get empathy. And I think in that, you actually get a lot of joy and pleasure back, because I think our happiness comes when we actually stop thinking about ourselves.
There you go, from the horse's